Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to our very first School District 123 Community Update for today, August 14th. We are really excited to begin a new school year here, our 24-25 school year here in School District 123, and we look forward to staying connected and providing our community these regular monthly updates just to share some things going on to make sure everyone's on the same page. My name is Paul Enderle. I'm the proud superintendent here in Oaklawn Hometown School District 123, checking in and looking forward to a great new school year. I hope all of our families and staff and students have had a wonderful, safe summer and are looking forward to getting things started in District 123 again next week. Just to go through some of our agenda items today, I want to start by just kind of sharing a congratulatory note and a welcome back to everyone. We are in an anniversary year this year here in District 123, and we're going to talk a little bit about that, as well as a new goal that we're going to set for ourselves today, and it's going to call it a 100% goal. It's a goal embedded in making sure that all of our students, every student, 100% of our students in District 123 meet their growth targets in reading and mathematics. We're going to talk a little bit about that 100% vision a little bit later in the update. We've been working hard over the summer, and our staff has been working hard over the summer and recently to get the school year started. So we're going to talk a little bit about some of these faculty engagement opportunities. Even though, in June when the school doors close, when we start our summer break, we stay busy. A lot of work happens during the summer to get our school year launched and ready. So we're going to talk a little bit about some of that work we do with our staff. Talk about summer school. We had a very successful summer school this past summer at Oaklawn Hometown Middle School and Hometown Elementary School. We're going to kind of recap that. We're going to look into some of our summer projects. We've been launching a number of capital projects in the district. We want to give our community an update on those, as well as talk about never-ending a very important priority we place on every leadership agenda, and that's school safety. Some of the things that we're doing, some of the steps we're taking to continually make our school system the safest place it can be for our families, our students, and our staff. We're going to talk a little bit about some of the important upcoming calendar dates approaching, along with ways that our community can remain connected here and that we could stay connected here in School District 123. Just to briefly announce to our community, today is the day. Now is the time. If you'll jump on the Skyward right now, Family Access, I believe all of our registered families should be able to gain access to either their child's teacher assignment in kindergarten through 5th grade or their class schedule for any of our middle school students. So that information right now, as of 12 noon today, should be live for our entire community to access. So if you have any questions or having trouble logging in, feel free to contact any of our schools. They'll help anyone from the community be able to best navigate that process. But let's jump right into our update for today. And as you can see, we are celebrating this year 123 years in School District 123. So we're looking forward to doing some special things this year to celebrate that very rich tradition of excellence we have here in School District 123. And our tradition and the things we do each and every day currently bring our community much pride. And we're really, really proud to be able to do those things and have such a rich tradition of accomplishment here in District 123. So throughout the school year, we are going to be celebrating some of these things, but we wanted to make sure that the community was aware that this year is our 123rd year of serving our Oaklawn hometown school community here, and we're really, really proud to be able to do some fun things this year to recognize that rich tradition. One of the things that we're going to do this year, and we're going to talk a little bit about, is we're going to be setting a 100% goal in District 123. And we're really looking to make sure that each student meets or exceeds their individual identified growth target in the areas of reading and mathematics. We've been working really hard over the past couple years to secure the absolute best resources, to make sure our time structures are allocated evenly so that our students are getting exactly what they need from the time they enter our schools to the time they leave. And we really want to become a little bit more goal focused on what we do and really center our goals on the growth of our students in mathematics and literacy. And we're going to strongly focus on that. And what that really means for us is to make sure that if we're setting a goal that 100% of our students, every student that walks through our doors meets their growth targets, we need to carry the mindset that it's not only possible, but that we are the people that could do it and work together to see that goal through. So we're going to need the help of our students, our staff, and our families to see this 100% goal out. But we are a school system that believes in continuous improvement. We are also a school system that has high standards and sets ambitious goals purposely because we want to drive ourselves and our students to be the best people they can be each and every day. So we're setting a 100% goal this year. More to come on that, but if you see that number, 100%, everyone in our community should know what that means because it's clear, it's succinct. We want every child to achieve their potential as students here in School District 123. So we're looking forward to jumping into some more intentional goal setting, academic goal setting this year with our students. That being said, in order to keep that engine running, we need a highly engaged, and we have a highly engaged faculty here in District 123. And here are just some photos of our current new staff orientation that's been taking place over the past couple of days. We've got about just slightly over 40 new staff members in District 123 going through a number of professional development opportunities and activities to get them ready for our students next week and for the launch of this new school year. But just some of the things that we've done so far, typically any new staff member in District 123 goes through a 3-day orientation. This year we've got about 45 new staff. We do a variety of orientation activities with our new staff, from work with policy and procedure. Much of this work with certified staff is centered around curriculum instruction and assessment. We always look at how we go about managing behavior, how we manage expectations in the district when it comes to our staff. And we do a lot of work on what we call multi-tiered systems of support. When we look at what we want to do here in District 123 is we have to be responsive to what the data shows us. And when we see data that shows that our students are underperforming, we need to provide support there. If our students are overperforming, we need to provide support there. So it's an attempt for us to be a little bit more responsive and flexible in our approach to make sure that we're meeting every child's needs and taking our children, taking their growth one notch higher. We also are embarking in a number of professional development opportunities with not only new staff, but with existing staff. This year, we're going to be launching a brand new math curriculum across District 123. The name of that curriculum at the K-5 level is called Illustrative Math, and at the 6th, 7th, and 8th grade level is the Connected Mathematics Project 4. So we have new mathematics curriculum. As many of you know, last year we launched a new literacy curriculum here in District 123, and we're continuing to run through what we call a curricular renewal cycle here in the district that really provides us a pathway that we examine, we study, and we evaluate our curricula about every, let's say, 5 or 6 years to really determine and to make sure that our staff and our students have access to the best curricula that is the most highly researched in the field of education. So we're looking forward to starting a new math curriculum this year and continuing with our literacy curriculum for last year. We're also doing a lot of work with the staff on various school safety procedures and protocols to make sure that everyone's aware of some of the current updates and the things we do here in our school system to make sure that our schools and our community is a safe place. So here are some of the things that we do and we've been working on all summer, and we're preparing for that school year that's going to start just in about a week's time. We also want to celebrate a tremendous summer school here in District 123. Over the course of June and July, we had about 4 weeks of summer school, everywhere from classes, academic classes in reading, writing, and mathematics, to some STEM opportunities for our students. And you can see some of our students who have engaged in some of those more interest-based STEM or activities. We had sports programming and athletic programming for our students as well. And here's a good picture of our dance group. So we did a lot of different things over the summer, and we're really pleased to show that we had a really great response from the community, excellent engagement. Over 600 students took part in summer school this year, and over 70 staff members. So I want to thank all of our students, our families, and our staff who participated and contributed to a great summer of engaged learning here in District 123. Not only busy academically and educationally in District 123 this summer, but also in preparing and better optimizing our space utilage, our buildings, getting our buildings really set. We leverage those 2 months in the summer to really make sure that if there's any large-scale projects that need to be done, that we get going on and get ready for the school year. Probably our biggest project that we've been working on now for probably over the past 8 months is the complete renovation and the building of a brand new preschool or early learning center here in District 123. This is a rendering of what the front facade of the building is turning into and looking like here at 93rd and Keeler. But we are probably about 90% done with that project. We have gained occupancy for that space, so we have staff working in our early learning center presently, and we are preparing for just, in a short week's time to have students and families come join us and take a look at the space and become more properly oriented as well. Much to come about the Early Learning Center. If there's any members of the community out there who will be having children come to our preschool next year, I'm sure there's going to be a number of correspondences and informational emails coming from our Early Learning Center office regarding orientation, start dates, times, processes, procedures, those types of things. We've built a public access road that wraps around the Early Learning Center in order for parents to safely pick up and drop off their 3- and 4-year-olds. We not only have really renovated each individual classroom space, and here's just kind of a small picture of what one of the classrooms looks like in the ELC, but we've also done extensive work on the courtyard area here at 93rd and Keeler, which really has now in it a state-of-the-art outdoor student learning and play area that is secured, that is safe, and it's ready for our students to access next week. Along with building and renovating our building space for the preschool, we've also done some renovation work inside the district office, and we've created a professional learning space for our staff there that has an occupancy of about 110 people. It has the ability to be divided into smaller subsections. This is a picture of what one of those small sections holds. This space is equipped to hold about 25 people, and then the other side, about 75 or 80 people. So, together, it allows us a little bit more flexibility to really work on that essential faculty engagement, to make sure that our staff has a place to go to become, to engage in collaborations and trainings and the like. This is a picture of what one of those spaces presently looks like. We're also continuing with the remodeling and the renovations of our various media centers across District 123. This is a project that's going to extend a 4-year period in order to get each of our media centers properly renovated. As many of you know, the first year we took care of the middle school and Hometown Elementary School. Last summer, we renovated successfully the media centers at Covington and Hannah. And this year, we're in the process of renovating the Colmar Media Center. And this is just one picture of one wall over at Colmar Elementary School. We're coming down to the end, but we still have a couple days of work in place, but we're looking forward to opening that media center next week as we welcome our kids back to District 123. And for those of you connected to the Sword community, the Sword Media Center will be projected to be renovated the summer of 2025, so next summer. So at that point, we'll have gone through the space renovations of our media centers. And really the key goal there is to really not only update and modernize those spaces, but really better optimize our space and create more flexible learning spaces, not only for our students, but also the adults in each of our buildings across District 123. One of the reasons why we had to put the Sword Media Center project off 1 year is because we noticed that there were some pretty significant roof issues right above the existing media center at Sword School. So, that being said, we had to engage in a pretty substantial roof and window project at Sword Elementary School to make sure that the roof was secure and free from the possibility of any water leaks before we actually renovated the media center. So these windows here are the windows of the media center at Sword. So we did a substantial amount of roof work. That work is going to continue over the next week, and we're going to put some of the finishing touches there. The windows have all been replaced, but that Sword roof project is well underway and on time to be complete, hopefully within the next week or so. Here's a quick picture. We also did a complete painting project at Hannum Elementary School, where we painted all of the interior walls at Hannum Elementary School. So for those of our community members connected to Hannum, as you walk into Hannum, you're going to see some pretty significant changes there. We're also looking each summer to repaint all of our elementary schools over the course of the next 5 or 6 years. But we're really happy to have Hannum School taken care of this year. And this is an amazing picture of something happening exciting at Covington Elementary School. But we are planning to completely resurface the gymnasium floor at Covington. And we started this project a while ago. We ran into some issues that we had to rectify that took us a little bit of time. But this is actually a picture, I believe, from today of the flooring going down. So if you've never seen the base floor underneath the gymnasium, now everyone has access to it. This is what it looks like. Unfortunately, this project's about 2 or 3 weeks behind. So we are going to start the school year at Covington without use of their main gym, and we're going to get through that by having some of our phys ed classes outside and in our multi-purpose room at Covington. But we hope in the next 2 to 3 weeks that this project will be completed, and the Covington students, staff, and entire community will reap the benefits of a brand new gym floor over at Covington School. So that, in a sense, kind of recaps all of the various different projects happening across District 123. So I'm really encouraged as students, faculty, and staff and families come back into our schools next week. I'm really excited to make sure that they'll have an opportunity to see some of these great enhancements happening in our learning spaces. As mentioned earlier, school safety is always at the forefront of what we do, and we've been working on school safety and enhancing our school safety. We feel like we have a very, very strong school safety plan here in District 123. We feel like our buildings are safe and secure, but we're always looking to take them one notch higher. And we've been doing some work over the summer with our threat assessment team, which is a school safety team. Every one of our schools has an emergency response crisis management team that's responsible for just, providing input and feedback on the various different drills and procedures that we undergo annually to make sure that our schools are safe. We have been working to kind of tweak and develop tighter reunification plans. Our staff is going to continue to go and carry out a options-based school safety training called Beacon Training. We're implementing a new guest and staff lanyard system this year, and you can see I'm wearing my new District 123 lanyard. Always working on making sure that we have the proper access control. All of our locking mechanisms should be in good shape and ready to go, and all of our double locked entrances should be in place as well. So just some things we've done to continue to make sure that school safety is a priority here in District 123, and our entire community is safe when they enter and attend our schools. As we launch the new school year, it's always good to make sure that we review some of our upcoming schedules. So I just want to make sure that our community knows that we look forward to, again, today, getting everyone access to their teacher, their schedule. So that should all be available in Skyward Family Access right now. But the next main date to keep in mind would be Tuesday, August 20th. We'll have meet and greet opportunities where our students and families could actually bring school supplies and backpack things to their learning spaces. So those meet and greets are going to take place at every elementary school from 12:30 to 2, and again from 6 to 7:30, and at Oaklawn Hometown Middle School from 2 to 3:30 and 6 to 7:30. These meet and greet opportunities are for our 5 K-5s and for our middle school. Our preschool program is going to have separate orientations that preschool families will be able to attend and get tours and walkthroughs of the building next week. We'll talk about that in a moment. So the meet and greet opportunities are for K-8 and for our 5 elementaries and Oakland Hometown Middle School. So please save that date. We hope to see as many families and students gain access and stop by our schools next Tuesday. Next Wednesday, a week from today, we'll have our first day of school. It will be a half day. Students will be in school will be in session from 8:30 to 11:30 on that first day of school. Our first full day of school will take place on Thursday, August 22nd. Our first full day of kindergarten and preschool will take place on Monday, August 26th. And then just keep in mind, no school on September 2nd due to Labor Day, and then follow it up that Wednesday right after Labor Day. Wednesday, September 4th will be our first late start where the class begins 1 hour later than normal at 9:30 a.m. So these are just some upcoming dates to keep in mind. If you go to our website at www.d123.org, you should be able to get access to the calendar, which should show these important dates as well. Now for the open house dates, and we did embed in here our early learning center, our preschool program. Their mascot is a lion. So you can see we've got a new mascot for our preschool as well. But the open house schedule, the orientation schedule for our preschool will be on Wednesday and Thursday, August 21st and 22nd. So next Wednesday, next Thursday, the preschool administration is scheduling tours and orientation activities for students, families, and parents. So that is information everyone should have received from the preschool administration to be geared up and ready for that opportunity. On Thursday, August 29th, our middle school will be having their open houses. All these open houses, pretty much are running from 6:30 to 8 o'clock, and it provides parents an opportunity to learn a little bit more about things like homework expectations, communication, curriculum, instruction, the things happening inside their child's classrooms directly from their teachers. So these are important ways to stay connected here, especially as we launch the new school year. Hometown's open house is on September 4th, Colmar's September 5th, Sward September 10, Covington September 11th, and Hannum September 12th. So those are all upcoming in the next couple of weeks. We hope to see as many families at our open houses as possible. These are always very well attended, and I would strongly encourage families to attend just to get more specific information about the things that happen in school with their children every single day. And that reminds me just to mention, again, there are several ways to stay connected to us here in District 123. We encourage all of our community to attend meet and greet opportunities, open houses. As we move into the fall and into October, our family conferences. We hope to, make sure that, families and the community get involved in school-sponsored events, parent universities. We encourage all of our families and staff to get engaged. Join one of our organizations, one of our PTAs, our PTOs, or at the middle school, the PTSA, which is a parent-teacher-student association. We also have open job opportunities. We have a variety of substitute positions open. We're always looking for great guest teachers to join us in District 123. We have aide positions currently open in District 123, as well as lunchroom supervisor positions. So there are various ways to join us, and always understand that we do have an open door policy here in District 123. Feel free to call us anytime. We always like to encourage, especially parents, to start with the teacher, move from the teacher to the principal, and to kind of keep that order, maintain that order when it comes to any concerns or questions you might have. But our door is open every Tuesday. Each of our principals at every school sends out an informative newsletter. That day is kind of known as Tuesday Take Home, where some of our kids bring home assessed papers and projects, and it just allows us to stay in regular communication on a weekly basis. You could always email us We have various different technology tools like Seesaw and Remind that help keep us connected. Make sure that, as we embark on the new school year, you jump in the Skyward Family Access and make sure all of the notification settings are set the way you would like them. This includes the probability of anyone in our system updating emails or telephone numbers. So feel free to, I would encourage you to go in there this week and make sure everything is up to date. And if you have any questions or concerns, feel free to contact us here at district office. Contact any of our school offices as well. We'd be always happy to assist you in this. But staying connected is something that's very important to us. We want to make sure that our community stays in constant and continual communication with one another. And that being said, one other upcoming school event, as we celebrate this 123rd year of school in District 123, is we're launching our regular back to school extravaganza. And we would like everyone in our community, our students, our families, our staff, to join us on Saturday, August 24th from 11 to 1:30 at Oaklawn Hometown Middle School for a fun, free event for the whole family, just to welcome everyone back and get the school year started on the right foot. We have a ton of entertainment that afternoon. We have a concert by our very own Jinsey Harton. We sell hot dogs and have various different things like inflatables, face painting, and a variety of our local vendors and community partners attend as well. So it's a nice afternoon. You can come and go as you please, but we invite everyone in our school community to attend our Welcome Back to School extravaganza to help us celebrate and launch this 123rd year in School District 123. So that being said, we always end our updates with just an opportunity to open the floor to any current questions that might surface from our Facebook Live platform. I'm being told there are no questions today. We do like to do these community updates using Facebook Live once a month. We'll be back next month and at the end of September with another update. But if anyone has any questions, you could use this format or any format to reach out to us. But that being said, I'm going to wrap up our format. I'm going to, again, wish everyone a great last few days of summer break. And I hope everyone shares my enthusiasm as we start this next school year. And we look forward to our first day of school, setting that 100% goal for our students and getting things going again here in District 123. So that being said, I'd like to wish everyone a great rest of your day. And remember, if you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to reach out. Take care, everyone. Thank you.